Hey everybody, this is RC Mechanic. I want to thank you all in advance for watching. Today we're working on tires. We're just going to play with some tires for a little bit. And I have 3 rigs here. And the first one is the Trailfinder 2. Trailfinder 2, I went ahead and I bought, actually I bought 3 sets of Injora tires. And this one has Injora tires with RC4WD drive steely wheels. And I like the way it looks. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with this. But, you know, these are nice and narrow. They don't, they're not taking up a big footprint. Like some of the other tires I bought. These are going on something else later in this episode. But which are a lot wider. Alright, as you can see right there, they're a lot wider. They're not any taller, but they're wider. They just look like they're taller. Alright, so the only drawback I see to this is that these tires are way too shiny, so I need to get them dirty. I think we're going to have an RC4WD drive day coming up pretty soon. Alright, so let me go ahead and put this back up on the shelf. I'll grab another one. Alright, so next up on the block is a Vaterra Ascender. This one here is a brand new truck, if you can believe it. I have 2 of these, right? And I just used the old body on this new chassis. It's just been bound for the first time, and I decided to make this my guinea pig, basically. So what we got here are these tires. I tried these on the Trailfinder 2 at first, and I decided that they were too wide. I like the tread pattern right here. I mean, the tread pattern is like pretty cool. And these are Injora tires with Injora wheels. Alright, so, and I think they look pretty good. The only thing I would probably change on this here setup is I would put like some lockouts on the front and maybe different hubs on the back. But like I said, this is like my guinea pig. I'm going to see how everything works out with this thing before I go and I modify the other one. So anyway, yeah, these tires are, you know, really reasonable and fairly soft, grippy. You know, I don't think a person can really complain for the money I paid. I mean, it's like half the cost of, say, Proline or any of the big brands. So, and today in this hobby, it is, in my opinion, extremely important to find good quality, cheaper stuff, because the trucks themselves have gone up so much, you know. So yeah, we're gonna give these a shot. This won't be on RC4WD drive day. Nope, it'll be on a separate video. I'll most likely take this, if I can ever get back there, back to the White Elk Crawling Park and give these a try on that. So, alright. Let me know what you think of either one of them, because, you know, your opinion matters, so, you know. Alright. Let's move on to the last one. It might take a minute or two. Alright, so on this one, what I did is I had some 1.9s just laying around, right? So I took these tires, which originally came with the SCX10 clone, right? But the problem I have with them is that they're really hard. And being as this is such a heavy truck, you can see that the tires don't even pooch it up at all, a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to throw these on. These are Injora as well. I have 4 of those. I'm going to throw them on, and well, actually, there you go. There's all 4 of them. I'm going to throw these on, and we're going to see how it changes the truck completely. Alright, and I just got to say up front this. As far as wheel width goes on these, they're not very wide either. These are quite a bit wider. If I just to move the truck ahead. There you go. Alright, so these are a lot wider, and they're a lot softer, a lot more pliable. I think it'll make a big difference in the way this one performs. Okay, so as far as like a trail truck, it's a good trail truck. The tires, well, they needed some help, but and the shocks are going to need some help as well. So once that's all done, I think this will be very capable. I bought this thing because I liked the Toyota FJ, and it, you know, it is very true to scale up to this point right here. So I think that as far as all that goes, when I see my wiper down, don't do that. There we go. There we go. That's better. I have not run this very much. I'm looking to, though, and yeah, I think it'd be a great trail truck. I'm not so sure about the rocks because this bumper has a tendency to hang up on stuff. But anyway, without any further delay, let's go ahead and get going on these wheels. Hey everyone, so I was just screwing around here, seeing the last segment of this video with the BF Goodrich Toyota FJ on this frame, and I was just screwing around, just thinking, you know, I've been looking for a chassis that would fit this Mustang body for a really long time. Now I'm thinking, did I have it the whole time? Alright, so it's looking like I may have, because, you know, other than the body obviously sitting way too high, and in order to do what I want to do, apparently I need to, you know, carve out the wheel wells because they're like way too tight. I think I may have found it. I mean, the wheelbase is perfect right here, and damn, you know. So I think what we're going to see in the future is a Gelande 2 chassis with this Mustang. It won't be this chassis because I'm going to save it for the other one. It's up over here somewhere. And but you know, if I take these bumpers off, these side pieces off, move this body down, dang, I just may have found it. I was momentarily distracted. The Mustang body looked awesome on here, by the way, I think. But the last truck in this video would be this FJ, and what I wanted to do is put these wheels on it, which are the same as these, except they're silver instead of what do you call that, gunmetal gray or something like that, right? But having issues mounting these tires on it. They don't want to sit right. I think what I have going on here is the foams are too wide, and I may need to cut them down. So with that, we'll just say, here, let's take one of these, stick in here, right? So I'm thinking about putting these on here, but at the same time, my Mini-Me XJ, which is the small version of the one outside, I'm thinking this tread pattern right here would be better suited for that one than this one. Now these right here have been proven to be like extremely great for traction and all. I have them on the 46 Dodge, and it has proven to be pretty damn incredible. So just having problems mounting these, right? So I've run into this problem before with pit bull tires, but with the pit bulls, they were like, the tires were so soft and pliable that no matter what foams I put in it, I could not get it to hold on a bead lock at all. Like this one here, I tried putting a zip tie around it to you know, shrink the bead a little bit, but and these are like so soft. So if you buy a set of these, keep that in mind. These are Injora tires, Injora wheels. You'd think they would be like a plug and play kind of deal, right? But I believe, yeah, it must be the foams are too wide for this. It just, yeah, they're just it's like sidewall is bulging out too much, and it's distorting the bead. It's just on these, on the RC cars, the bead is not as solid as it would be on a full-size car. Yeah, it takes a bit of work. All right. So if I was to go ahead and put these here, this is what it would look like, basically. In the end result, I have these tires right here. Actually, Injora wheels with a deep dish to them. And I gotta tell you, they look really good on this truck. If you take a look at it from the front, you can see that they stick out a little bit in the front, a little bit in the back. They are extremely soft and should grip really well. And so I decided to just go with that. The other tires I had here, I had ordered wrong, or Injora sent me wrong, one of the two. I'm not going to blame anybody, so let's just blame myself. Alright, so these ended up being 2.2s. They won't work on a 1.9. They are the same size, but I do have an idea of where to use these, so they won't go to waste. In the end, this is what we have. We have Injora tires, Injora wheels. The cost of these are a fraction of what you would pay for, say, RC 4-wheel drive or Proline or Pitbull. So, you know, with the cost of what RC is right now, I would say it's a good deal, right? All right, so if you're looking to get into the hobby and you don't want to spend a lot of money, look into some of the other options. Okay, these options, this option actually, I think is going to turn out really well. The only issue I see with this truck is the wheelbase most likely needs to be moved back, and I'd already calculated that and it needs to move between 4 and 5 millimeters back to center in the wheel well. I'm most likely going to still have to trim a little bit right here, but other than that, it'll work. I do have some rubber fender flares somewhere that may work for this. Otherwise, RC four-wheel drive, of course, sells something for it. Alright? So if you like this video, make sure you give me a like, click, subscribe. There's going to be more on this truck. Got a feeling. And I'll see you next time.